This week, Allie and I are back from our road trip through Central Florida and excited to begin sharing some of our favorite boat tours from this year's Palm Beach International Boat Show. First up is Amara, a 2010 Marlowe Command Bridge 78. She has a length overall of 82 feet 10 inches, beam of 20 feet 4 inches, and she draws a shallow draft of 4 feet 9 inches. Amara has 4 staterooms and 4 heads and is powered by Twin Cat 3412s. At showtime, her asking price was $2.1 million. Let's take a closer look. Welcome to Boating Journey. I'm Scott and she's Allie. We own 2 boats in the Pacific Northwest, but have recently found ourselves boatless after moving to southern Florida. We moved to be closer to different boating opportunities and the Caribbean, our favorite boating destination. Our goals are to explore the Florida waters, bring you some new boat tours, and hopefully find our next boat. So come along and follow us on our boating journey. Before boarding, let's check out Amara's stern. She has an expansive back end with engine room access and twin transom stairs leading up to the aft deck cockpit. Upon boarding, you realize the theme of Amara is wood. With teak decks throughout, tables, handrails, and more, the Marlowe finishes are outstanding. The aft deck features 2 tables with comfortable seating for 6, maybe 8. The prep cabinet features docking controls and storage throughout. The transom engine room access controls are located to starboard of the bench seat. From here, you know the routine. Let's check out the bow. As we pass through the solid doors separating the walkway from the aft deck, I have to say, I just love this style of boat with the high, solid gunnels with lots of varnished wooden handrails. Taking a couple of steps up, we find the starboard interior access door. At the bow, we find dual Maxwell windlasses with storage lockers flanking the anchors. And, of course, we have remote foot controls available. The 2 hatches allow light into the VIP berth below. There are also a couple of built-in bench seats to enjoy your coastal cruising or sundowner. Here we have 2 water intakes, one for drinking water, another for fresh water. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. Returning aft along the port side, we find the port side interior access door. Additionally, there is dockside access available here. So now let's check out the upper deck and command bridge. Upon arriving at the upper deck, you can't help but notice the massive crane which hoists the personal watercraft and tender. We also find the barbecue grill with a sink and a massive ice chest. Below these items is basic and propane storage. And when you're feeling lazy and just want to relax, there is a large sun pad for you to sprawl out on under cover of the extended hardtop. Now let's go inside and check out the command bridge. Don't mind the captain. As I pointed out earlier, the theme of Amara is wood everywhere. Entering the command bridge, we get our first full taste of this. Even the pilot doors are wood-faced on the inside. The relatively clean and simple helm station features Furuno electronics, throttle and thruster controls, and CAT engine system monitors. You can see the full specs at the end of this video. Behind the captain's chairs, guests can sit around the adjustable table. And as we look around, despite all the wood, with the large windows letting in so much light, the command bridge doesn't feel closed in and confining as some can. And yes, there is a day head available with sink and toilet. Using the interior stairs, let's go down to the salon and see what the interior living space has to offer. Firstly, wood. Wood and more wood, and lots of windows and natural light. The salon has such a homey and welcoming feel to it. With both freestanding and built-in furniture, you and your guest have plenty of choices as to where to relax to watch the retractable TV. At the forward end of the salon, there's a built-in bar area with plenty of storage, and of course a wine cooler to starboard. Just another look before moving forward to the galley area. What a great salon! Now, as we take 3 steps up, we pass the electrical board. Still old school with physical breakers, switches, and controls. One thing I like about this area is they chose not to have a lower helm station, which makes sense with a fully enclosed command bridge, but this increases the usable space for sure. The galley features plenty of counter space, and not just one fridge drawer, not 2 fridge drawers, but 3 fridge drawers. In addition, you have 1 freezer drawer. There's a built-in convection microwave, multi-burner cooktop, a deep freezer chest built into the countertop, good-sized dual sink, and full-size oven. There's also a large settee at which to enjoy your meals. We also find the 2, dare I say, wood-trimmed access doors to port and starboard. And let's not forget the pop-up TV, another feature you don't often find in the galley. And finally, let's see what the accommodations are like. Taking the forward stairs down, to starboard we find the first cabin which is a combination single twin berth and laundry room all in one. This is a great use of space. And then moving forward, we find the VIP V-berth, which utilizes all the space by including twin single beds rather than upper cabinets, which is more common. But don't worry, there is still plenty of storage under the bed. The ensuite includes a step-in shower with wooden floor, toilet, and single vanity. This is a shared ensuite with access from the hallway. Across the hall, we have the third cabin with 2 twin beds and an ensuite. And finally, we turn aft to enter the full beam primary stateroom with large king-size bed and more storage than our current home. Large built-in chests of drawers and hanging lockers line both sides of the stateroom. The ensuite features a pass-through shower with dual heads and vanities on either side, ensuring peace between all parties. As I exit this boat, I feel it encapsulates the definition of a true liveaboard, with so many features and design touches Allie and I are looking for. Perhaps a little too big to do the loop, but if we could just shrink it down a bit, we'd have a winner. What are your thoughts on Amara? Leave your comments down below. And if you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell. And be sure to share it with all your family and friends. We really appreciate all your support, and we'll see you next time.